Kill. Clockwork harassing with Tracer in the back line. McCree is able to chase her down and out.
Stopping me.
Clockwork, best Tracer in the game right now.
Okay, lowered game sounds, you should be perfect now. That's what the chat recommended, so it should be all good now.
Okay. It seems like Lucio is in the current meta for adult team.
Totally, Lucio just does so much passive healing, and his ultimate is essentially a second life bar for everybody. I was talking about it earlier. Mercy's res, of course, is absolutely ridiculous when you can pick up 4 or 5 people with it, but Lucio's ult, you can actually keep firing through it. So if you can prevent people dying instead, it's actually a lot better for damage output.
Yeah, I've seen Lucio and Mercy in pretty much every game I've seen. Tracer, McCree, and then either Pharaoh or Sniper.
Yeah, Widowmaker and Pharah are kind of the longer range threats. Roadhog and Winston seem to be picked a lot. Winston mostly for point capture, and then they switch off of him.
Winston has been very good on offense. It's not surprising to see the offensive team use Winston. I've seen it used pretty much every game in the last 2 days. Great for getting the enemy Tracer, great for getting the enemy Widowmaker. Can just cause a lot of problems.
Okay, we got a Deadeye ult going off. He's going to pick off Seagull, at least Seagull, yep. But then he gets picked off as well. Opled also getting killed there, and Enigma. So red team only has 2 people standing currently trying to push that payload. Watching Oplad's POV right now on the attacking team. He does have his ultimate available. So once his team returns, I'm sure he's going to slam that sucker down. There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice push away from Winston.
Oplad's going to use his ult.
Yeah, the Mercy res actually means 2 blue players are behind the red team now, Reinhardt and Pharah. Switching to Tailspin's view on the defensive side, he's just trying to hold that corner. This is one of the tougher chokes on this map. Clock does have his Mercy ult available, so he'll be able to res the blue team if they do get wiped. They are pushing that payload pretty hard right now, but looks like we do have an ultimate available for Cool Matt. He's got an opportunity for a good Deadeye here. There it is. Is he going to hit anybody? Looks like it's whiffing. Yeah, it's a whiff. He canceled. You get 50% of his ult refunded by canceling.
Clock decided not to use res.
I am ready to revive.
I switched to Winston on the attacking team. He's a pretty vital part of the push. He can jump on that point and drop his bubble so that incoming damage doesn't actually come in. Oh, there's a Roadhog ult from Tailspin pushing everyone back. Reinhardt charging forward as well. Dehang trying to get that back line screwed up so that the defensive team can hold that choke. Winston does have his ult available, so watch for going ape. Here he comes. Oh, Zarya ult coming in from the attacking team as well. Yeah, they flatten the blue team. This could be it actually right here. Winston's going to jump into contest, but I don't think he's going to last very long. That's it. Blue team, that flat wipe there with the Zarya and Winston ults from Mesrar and Enigma was all it took.
Play of the game.
Winston's become super important on offense for pretty much every map right now. I would say even more than Reinhardt. Reinhardt's probably number 2, and maybe probably number 1 on defense. But for certain maps, especially, Winston is becoming the main.
Yeah, Winston, his jump is actually just incredibly good. Being able to pick off snipers and things like that, he can get in the face of pretty much anyone that's causing problems in the back line.
Yeah,
mobility's
Winston
key.
has been used for Sniper and McCree, getting the back line, trying to get to the Tracer as well.
Alright, I'm gonna send out a tweet. I haven't done that yet.
Let's see what the picks are going to be for this map. Ooh, Id and Chump double monkey. I've seen this a few times today too. Very powerful, especially if you're not expecting it.
Yeah, I like the... I just like saying double bubble when they hop on a capture point. It's pretty satisfying.
I'd say pretty standard setup. DeHang has been playing a lot of Reinhardt. Matt, of course, on Sniper. Tailspin has been maining Mercy, maining Tracer for the last 2 days, and Clock is on Mercy. Clockwork actually going for that Reaper.
Reaper's a nice alternative to Tracer. Sometimes you can teleport to the back line.
Yeah, I'm not sold as a Tracer on defense, even though Tracer's so good that, you know, either way, it's fine.
Yeah, I agree. Tracer can actually do it all in the right hands.
2 supports and 2 tanks, so not a whole lot of damage on the defensive side. So it's going to be up to Seagull and Clockwork to get stuff done. Indeed
it is. Oplad playing Symmetra, setting up that nest of defensive turrets already. Symmetra, we saw last night, was just doing ridiculously well with those teleporters. Both sides use her every game almost.
Symmetra in the last 2 days been talked about a lot more between all the pro players and how much important that teleport is, especially on defense. Because if you lose the initial battle coming out of the gate, you pretty much lose point A, and the teleport can get you back into the fight if you happen to lose that battle. Otherwise, you pretty much give up the initial point.
Alright, I'm going to take Clockwork's view here because he is going to be the one responsible for dealing with snipers, essentially. He already takes a huge hit, down 250 health from that first headshot. Luckily, he's got a Mercy there to heal him back up to full.
It's going to be up to Chump and ID here to create some space.
Tailspin's on the point already.
Dang, Chump and ID going at first.
Tailspin looped around the back. I've actually watched him get a 25 kill streak in scrims earlier today on Tracer, so he definitely knows what he's doing as well. Taking his view now.
And
he's got his time bomb. Oh, he's down.
That attack got shut down hard. I mean, I've seen the Hang tried to do the Reinhardt right into the point, which has worked a few times, and he died pretty much instantly. Chump and ID not able to get enough damage done to open up space.
I really like what the blue team's doing here. Reaper and Roadhog are actually playing the point because they've got so much splash damage. It's going to deal with those Winstons very effectively. Yeah, Reaper taking out a Winston, no problem there. Using Wraithwalk to get back to the point safely. Taking out the other Winston now. He's got Die ready, but he does get flopped. Rezzed by Mercy. Reaper does have Death Blossom. Is he going to opt to use it? Widowmaker's right there. Easy kill, but she does... what's the word I'm looking for? Grappling hook up and away. Tracer does fall, and now the red Mercy uses her ult as well. Tailspin trying to get out of there. Reinhardt staying on the point while the Winstons climb back in. Death Blossom still available on Clockwork, but is he going to use it? Here we go. This is a perfect opportunity to take out 3 players.
Ooh, they barely got it.
Man, you can't save your ult like that. I feel like that would have been a juicy, juicy ult. And he
pretty solid defense, though. They're trying something a little bit different. They're not even pushing up at all. Previously, I see teams, you know, fighting around the statue, but they decided to, you know, get that checkpoint, pretty much allow the offensive team to try to capture A and try to just do enough damage to push them off.
All right, taking Tailspin's view right now. He's actually looping behind the back line, as you would expect, as Tracer. He does have his ult available as well. He's actually just chilling, waiting for his team to push up closer to the payload so that the defensive team actually is looking forward. Now Tailspin's making his move, edging closer and closer. It's very suspenseful, Tailspin. Come on, go shoot somebody. Here we go, he's making his move. He did drop his bomb, and it looks like the defensive team does have 2 dead right now. Clockwork did switch off of Reaper back to Tracer once the payload started. That's a good idea, I think, because he's going to be able to continually intercept people getting back to the front line.
No one can hide from my sight.
Watching Cool Matt right now try to snipe this Pharah out of the sky. He is successful. Yep, good job there. This is the offensive sniper, by the way, people watching at home. When you see a blue outline, those are actually the bad guys, not red outlines. Red outlines are teammates for the attacking team.
Does that count for no matter what team you're specking?
If you're specking a red player, red outlines are friendly. If you're specking a blue player, blue outlines are friendly. Alright, Widowmaker getting that Mercy heal. They need to push forward a little bit though. Blue team still just squatting on that payload, unable to, red team unable to move forward. Sniper does have her ultimate, so she's going to be able to use that recon visor once she gets popped back up by that Mercy ult.
This is the point where the two monkeys probably aren't going to be viable enough, and just as I say that, it switches to Pharah, which is probably the right move here to get this thing going.
I agree. Pharah's a great pick here. Mercy can just tail her and give her damage amp or healing as necessary. There was a strong ult there, taking out some of the red attackers. 2 of them are now down. We've also got 3 dead on the defensive side, so red is actually pushing. They have an opportunity to push forward, but Winston's the only one on the payload right now. Winston pops his ult and knocks back the Roadhog and the Reinhardt, trying to buy his team enough time to push back up to the front line. Mercy does show up now, and Winston's still going, trying to take out Reinhardt in the subway system, does manage to do so, and Tracer and Mercy were helping him out that whole time. Payload should be able to reach this next checkpoint pretty swiftly.
Clockwork is trying to cause as many problems for Matt as possible, because Matt likes to play offensive sniper. I mean, he loves to play sniper in general. But he wants to get his wall hack going, wants to keep problems, getting those picks to make sure the payload's going. I think that's probably one of the main reasons Clockwork switches Tracer here.
Oh, Tailspin trying to do the triple jump from ledge to ledge, does get picked off in transit. Zarya, Reinhardt, and Roadhog on the enemy team. 3 tanks with 2 supports. No, sorry. What did I just see there? I thought I saw a Winston and a Reinhardt and a Roadhog. I guess not. Just 2 tanks still. Alright, so it gets a little tricky when you're switching between teams and the outlines back and forth, but Tracer right now trying to take out that Mercy is successful, and now shooting Reinhardt from the back takes him out as well. Tailspin on Tracer does have Time Bomb available, having a little duel here with Clockwork. They're going to both use Rewind. Tailspin actually waiting him out, trying to be the second one to use Rewind.
Dude, this battle is so ridiculous, it shows just why Tracer is how it is, and needs to probably be changed a little bit. That little one-on-one right?
Yeah, the Tailspin Clockwork duel. Ooh,
Yeah,
Time Bomb
no
goes
one
down.
won the duel.
Doesn't quite kill Mercy though, so Tailspin still just trying to disrupt that back line while the rest of his team pushes forward. Does take out Mercy now, and the enemy Tracer. Red team looking very good right now with 3 blue team members dead. The Quake pros, Dehang, Id, and Clock with their buddies Chump, CoolMat69, and Tailspin all pushing forward now. They're all alive. Blue team stuck in the door. They cannot get out with that monkey just rampaging, and the payload easily scoots into place to take the win.
Not sure what the time is.
We'll see it after the play of the
We
game.
don't have that yet. Yeah, but does it show you...
It shows you total time, which is all you go by. Or all you can go by, really.
Yeah, Tailspin played the game. I would say, especially with that second half of the push of the game, definitely made a difference.
Here's that Mercy kill again.
Mercy, he was able to kill the enemy Mercy twice, he was able to kill the Tracer, and he was able to kill the defensive line. At the same time, Clockwork was not able to do enough damage to the Mercy on Clock or the sniper from